This week at Interior, Secretary Jewel and National Park Service Director John Jarvis this week welcomed His Holiness Pope Francis to Independence National Historical Park in Philadelphia. The visit to America's birthplace marked the concluding days of the Pope's historic first visit to the United States. Secretary Jewel discussed the important role immigration has played in the development of our nation and the impact climate change is having on Interior's ability to preserve and protect our past. The Land and Water Conservation Fund expired this week, jeopardizing a critical tool that's been incredibly effective at funding more than 40,000 local conservation and recreation projects nationwide. Secretary Jewel saying that she was disappointed that despite overwhelming bipartisan support, Congress allowed the innovative and effective program to expire. Deputy Secretary Mike Connor this week joined the Civil War Trust and other leaders at Antietam National Battlefield to celebrate the acquisition of an important tract of land made possible through private donations. The Deputy Secretary talked about the importance of reauthorizing the Land and Water Conservation Fund as well as the Historic Preservation Fund, two critical tools that have helped Antietam and countless communities across the country that are now both expired. Secretary Jewel and Assistant Secretary of Indian Affairs Kevin Washburn this week in New York with the Shinnecock Nation to kick off a 2-week tribal Solarthon as part of the Obama administration's commitment to helping build clean energy and strong economies in Indian country. Grid Alternatives, the nation's largest nonprofit solar installer, is bringing solar power and job training to 4 tribal communities in New York, California, Arizona, and South Dakota. A new plan being proposed this week that lays out a path forward if the Native Hawaiian community forms a unified government that seeks a formal government-to-government relationship with the United States. Under the new proposal, it would be the Native Hawaiian community and not the federal government that would decide whether to reorganize a Native Hawaiian government. Secretary Jewel calling it a testament to the Obama administration's strong support for our nation's Native people's right to self-determination. A new report out this week by a panel of 4 independent scientists on the water challenges facing the Sacramento-San Joaquin Delta in California. Deputy Secretary Connor saying the report is a call to action and that the status quo for Delta management is simply unsustainable and bold and new approaches are needed. The North Face this week continuing its partnership with the department and the 21st Century Conservation Service Corps with an additional $100,000 donation. Through its Never Stop campaign, 4 Conservation Corps organizations will each receive $25,000. Student Conservation Association, American Youth Works, Conservation Legacy, and Team Rubicon. Groups were selected based on nominations submitted on inspiring Corps members caring for public lands and inviting others to participate in active outdoor stewardship. And more than 1,000 volunteers turned out this week in Washington, D.C. to transform a vacant 3-acre lot into a community asset. Partners from the city, local businesses, and youth groups joined Interior, the USDA, and the EPA to build an urban farm with rain and pollinator gardens, a nature playground, exercise trails, and more. It's all part of the Urban Waters Federal Partnership, an effort to reconnect communities with their waterways while promoting economic, environmental, and social benefits. That's this week at Interior.